Okay, so we're basically just gonna go over everything that we're currently in. Um, Nothing new, no new positions. Same positions carried over from last week and prior weeks before that. We have a couple of cores open right now. Some already at their peaks currently, and will be actually ready for reentry. Um, Working on so far has been PEP. PEP has been trading basically in a flag, a weekly flag. This is the daily chart. Levels still remain. 129.80 is a very key level, and PEP has been bouncing off that level a lot. Closed inside last Thursday's candle. Nice bullish homing pigeon. Um, Targeting 134.19, 138.59, possibly this week. Reason 134.19 is our target. Below 129.80 is 124.37. So for this flag to remain, we need to hold above 129.80. Your levels are intact. You start cutting off your position each target you have set. That's how you trade. That's how we trade here. If it's green, take profit. SPTP. I say this countless times. A lot of people are like, oh my God, I should have held on. Like I say, if you have 5 contracts, start clipping off 2 and then 1 and then another 1 and then ride the last one. Target this week, 134.19. Max target, 138.59. Breakout target, 143.92, 147.37. All-time highs, and 150 will be breakout target. That's PEP. Second, CHTR is a new core play. We did very well last week trading this name. I mean, despite the big move, I feel like we still have more to go. I'm targeting 573.16 this week. Any type of pullback, you're looking at 539.61. Overhead 552.43, 573.16. It's known for its weekly ranges, has some amazing weekly ranges. I was asked over the weekend, I think it was by Natasha, asked me, how do I know which core or which play to go heavier in? I said, hands down, when it comes to knowing which play to go heavy in, it's never knowing which play, it's just knowing you have to know your ranges. And by that, like, if you look at CHTR, last week's range was a big range, it was 37 points. Prior to that was 19. Prior to that, 30. So it has a minimum, if you go through it, about 22 points minimum range. 22 to 25 is the minimum range. Biggest ranges it has was basically since we basically bottom, which was like 95-point range, 49-point range. Now we're basically trading around all-time highs, 546.54. Back test 539.61 to re-add. I want to see exactly how this week plays out. By Wednesday, the goal is to roll out. I mean, if even by today, depending on where we get to, if we get to 552, I'm definitely going to cut off some of my position. I'm pretty heavy in this one as well. I just like the fact of its ranges. So let's just say bottoms in at 539. We know it has a minimum of 20 points. So if 539 is the low of the week, add 20 points to that, your target should be around 559-ish, 560, 563. So we're targeting somewhere in between here. But when things break out, they tend to get some momentum. So keep that in mind. So these are your levels for CHTR. They still remain. I actually tweaked them a little bit this week as well. So what you can do, instead of actually making a fib extension, all you can do is you can use a horizontal line. You can use a price level and you just put it at each point that you see here. Take a screenshot, 552.43, 539.61, 529. Or you can do a Fibonacci extension, which I did here. As you can see, we're above the red bar. So once you're above red bar, you guys already know targeting upper gray bar, which is the highest point, as low gray bar was 485. Red bar is mid-range of that. Now we close above 539, targeting 552. Automatically over 552, we get 573.16. Puts our premiums around $10 to $15. 580 is about like $15 to $20. So that's CHTR. I really don't have to go over Equix. We have so much time on this one. Like I said, I like to speak on things that we've bought enough time in. We have about, what, June, July, August, about 2.5 months to go on this one. This one was a beauty last week. It's already up nicely. A couple of these positions that we are in. Oh, also be careful. If you haven't started taking profit, I would start taking profit because I don't like this candle here. It can be a continuation or it can be a topping candle as well, but it closed above 695.84. So if we do get under 695, I mean, there's no weeklies to short this. So the best thing to do in this case would honestly be just hedge with puts at the money. That would be the best. LHX, same thing. Another one. Actually, LHX has more time. LHX has 2.5 months. Equix has 6 months, about 6 months to go. This one is a beauty. I love this one. Breakout is 205, targeting 213, 224, and 230 all-time highs. I didn't even do an extension for this one. This is strictly based off of retracement. Retracements are best to use when you're basically about 20 to 30% from all-time highs, pull back from all-time highs, and you can catch the median, like the middle, the moves in between. See, for here we have a target of 221. We're above red bar. Now we have to get above 202.18, 205.26, 209.55. This is why I was saying this one has room, a lot of room. GS made up for a couple of weeks, you know. GS, we had the 205 calls. We got them around near $1. They hit $11 last week. So those already exceeded expectations, giving us about 900% on that play. A lot of people like to ask, oh, would you buy back in? You can buy back in. Doesn't mean I'm going to buy back in. It's exceeded its potential. There's no need to get greedy. And there's no point of saying, oh, would you still hold for more? Just ride. Like, I would take profit and then ride the rest. If it hit $10, $7, take profit, ride the rest. If it comes back down to a decent level, then you can use weeklies. Buy some weeklies and trade the weeklies to go against that position, to protect that position, if that's what you want to do. So GS, I mean, levels have been intact. 189.80 was key breakout level. When they closed it here, what was this? 526. That was it. Target was 203. Got above that. Got some rejection midway of 220 and 203. BA, I mean, I don't even go over this one much anymore. It's self-explanatory. Got some 160s, I think, for this week. Actually, no, I don't think it's this week. Maybe one more retest of the 1430. BA finally broke out of that little channel, that mini channel that it had, that downtrend. Now it's building something here. Honestly, I would like one more retest of 130s, mid 130s, and then get long 180s about a month out. But this could definitely, I can see this start to round out. Level still remained. So what I do is I'll use this extension, well, this retracement tool, go to the high there on 323, if that's correct. Let me make sure that's 323, well, 326, sorry. Bring that down to the lows for this year. And as you can see, everything has been intact. 149.16 was key. So we're going to see 137.67-ish. I mean, depending on how we open today, I mean, if we can get a close on the weekly above 149.16, then we got a chance to see 167.76, or we take the 170s out the money weeklies. We can keep playing with those every Friday, actually, the 170s by either midweek, Wednesday, and just keep lottoing 170s the next week just to see how those play out. I also want to put TTD on the map as well. After that lotto confirmed last week, which was amazing, This thing is a fib extension magnet and retracement magnet. It just respects all its levels, and it's flagging too here. We're flagging. Breakout is 327.25. So I'm looking at 346 calls at least end of June, early July. I'm not sure how much those are priced at, but I can look at them now. $330s are pretty expensive. But I mean, the ranges that TTD has, I don't see why it's not possible. June 19th is expensive. It's so 230s for next week. Well, 330, sorry. Those are 570. I was looking at those. I have those saved also. So I want to watch those as well. Daily is intact. Weekly is intact. I mean, that weekly candle from last week is amazing. Definitely a lot of fake outs. Still inside 5-4 weekly candle. That breakout is going to be amazing when it happens. I was looking at 330s. Why was I looking at 330s? Okay. I need 350s here. So 350s for June 19th are going to be on my list to watch. So I'm going to add those. Very possible to see 330s next week. So those are 570. Hopefully the weekend decay will bring those down as well. This week I'm going to be watching the 320s. Going to add these to the list as well. Wow, 320s are pretty expensive. 330s. No, this is the 12th. Okay, here we go. 320s, they're cheap. I like them. And you got this video. So this is the video. This has every level that you need to watch. I don't like when people are saying, oh, what's the next target? I know I watched the video. Well, what's the next target? If you watch the video, you should be taking notes and setting alerts in your phone or on your computer on desktop. There should be no asking your members, oh, what's the next target? Ninja said, I watched the video briefly. Just watch the video until you're ready to enter position. Don't enter because everybody else is entering. But keep this in mind. This is a daily. Once we break out above 316.11, targeting 322. I want to see that 322 by Friday-ish. 327 would be target. So 330s for this week would be nice. I want to see a pullback. If they can get us anywhere under 310.53 into the open, I'm definitely going to start watching the 320s.